FrankstonVKaringal1stHalf.mp4 Match of the Day. Proudly brought to you by Jim's Test and Tag.
Afternoon and welcome to Jubilee Park. It is Frankston YCW versus Karingal. It is two local rivals. It's two sides that don't like each other. They are first and fifth on the ladder. They know each other very well, having played in the grand final a couple of seasons ago. But this is a game that YCW don't necessarily have to win, but it's a game that Karingal would love to sneak in and get 4 points today. YCW have not lost at home all season. They've got a very, very proud and powerful record here at Jubilee Park, and I tell you what, it is going to be a very difficult task for Karingal. But if you ask Daniel Digger-Watts, I'd tip against Karingal. Karingal are certainties.
Exactly right, Bossy. It happened the last time we were out commentating together. And
Michael Boss here with Nate Custis. Nate, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Bossy.
And the big news is that Ash Eames is in the side this afternoon. The human brick is back.
He's back, and what an imposing figure he is. No strapping today, so it looks like he's been moving pretty well in the warm-up. I'm really excited to watch him play today, Bossy.
Well, I'd watched the warm-up, but I didn't see Big Eamer out there. Maybe he was just...
as I drove in, they were doing a few kick-throughs, and he was kicking the footy well and running through with the group, so it'll be interesting to see where they line him up today. Hopefully something in the ruck.
Three-quarter time of the seconds, I didn't see him out there, but the warm-up that you're talking about over there, yep, but he hasn't got a knee brace on, so it was just sort of zigzagging a little bit just to make sure that everything's fine, but they wouldn't take a risk with Big Ash Eames. He's too important a player for them to take a risk with this close to the finals. If there was any doubt whatsoever, they would lean on the side of caution. So he has to be 120% fit, if you like, today.
Yep. For
him to be playing this afternoon. One other game in Peninsula League this afternoon is a big game. It is Chelsea versus Mornington. Mornington have to win to continue on their faint hopes, and I say faint at the moment. They're 2 games out of the 5. They just have to keep winning. They just have to win from here and just win against the sides that they need to win against, like your Karingals coming home, like your Bomb Beaches, like your Seafords. But today, it's not going to be easy. Chelsea have beaten Seaford at home, and they've pushed Pines within 2 goals at home. Yes, they were beaten by 170 points last game by Bomb Beach, but Chelsea are not going to be any pushovers today, and they can end Mornington's season today. It's as simple as that.
Be sad for Mornington seeing they've had such a good year, but exactly right. Very even competition, Vossi, this Peninsula Division.
Very even competition, and the 3 umpires this afternoon for today's big game: Rowan David, Jared Kingsbury and Josh Shields. Today's game will be brought to you by Jim's Test and Tag, and also the scoreboard by Pest Free, and the Best on Ground sponsored by Turnkey Homes, for Melbourne's best home and land packages, all-inclusive homes at a fixed price, quality, best value. Turnkeyhomes.biz, or you can phone 1-800-TURNKEY. So we're just about ready to get underway for this huge game this afternoon. It is a huge game. Look, I'm going to tip YCW. I just think their record at home is just absolutely, like we're talking about Mount Eliza's record at home being powerful. YCW's record's better at home, and they just don't lose here. It's as simple as that. And I think for that reason, I think they're going to get over the line this afternoon. Nate, what are your thoughts?
I'd agree with him, but as you say, you seem to Moz Karingal when you tip against them and they seem to win, but I'm going to stick with YC as well today. Eamesy back in the team. They just walk a lot taller and they're still on top of the ladder. They're still the mighty 3-time premiers, and I'm going to go with them.
Tell us, Byron Barry and also Kyle Hutchison there in the centre along with Big Ash Eames. So Eames is going to start in the ruck, and you mentioned before, what a matchup. Goodall versus Eames.
Oh, that's going to be huge.
Grant Goodall, pardon the pun, but he was really good 2 weeks ago against, and he was unlucky not to get the BOG award against Eliza.
Yep.
Here we go.
He's very good, wasn't he?
For this big game this afternoon, it is Goodall up against Eames, and Eames got the first tap down. Quick kick by Dixon for Karingal towards half forward. Quick kick forward for YCW towards their half forward line. Leading in the race was Olms, but it bounces away from him. It's taken by Shaw. He gets the hand pass, and the ball bounces off the boot of a YCW player out there in Ryan Santon, and the ball has gone actually out of bounds on the 4, I believe. And the free kick is, they've taken the kick very quickly. Now the ball might actually rebound back. Here, YCW's way towards half forward to big at Brad Holmes, who couldn't take the mark. Ball at the back. Dixon once again. Talon Dixon with a long kick down the line. He was looking there for a teammate there in Hode who couldn't take the mark. Hand pass to Hurst, back to Hode. Hode goes in short. The mark not taken there on that occasion. Still an opportunity. Just the attacking side of centre here for Karingal, but they let it go. Now an opportunity for, I think that was Hutchison, who went towards half forward. Not a great kick and put Holmes under pressure. He does settle the ball. That's a good kick.
Good work by the big man Goodall there.
In terms of the team, Goodall took the mark, but now an opportunity for YCW. There's a turnover and a goal has been kicked for YCW. And the player kicking the goal was Lockie Wallace, and that resulted in a very poor kick after a hand pass from Goodall.
Very poor. It was disappointing it coming out of defence by Karingal, but Lockie Wallace, very good footballer, Voss. He played VFL football for Collingwood, ex-Dandenong Stingray, being a very good footballer, and now back at YC. Perfect start for them.
And he's very quick too.
He's got lightning speed. A couple of interesting matchups. We've got Hode running with Ricky Morris, and big job for Dale Carroll. He's lining up on our mate Cocky Hay. A couple of interesting matchups there. I'll keep a close eye on them throughout the day.
Okay, so it is Eames once again. The ruck, it's taken away for Karingal, and now they go forward towards half forward. Had a couple of metres there, Dale Alanis. He dropped the ball. Hand pass from Burke. An opportunity still for Karingal at half forward. It's taken around there on that occasion by the Karingal player, Fowler it was. They turn the ball over now, an opportunity for YCW to go forward. Once again, they go towards half forward with a penetrating kick. Looking there for a lead out target. Couldn't take the mark now, an opportunity for Lester. Tony Lester on the left foot goes in short. That's a beautiful kick, and the mark has been taken. And it's been taken there by
McLeod.
It is taken by Scotty McLeod. They look so different in a different jumper.
Got the sleeve rolling there, Scotty McLeod.
Long kick, Scotty McLeod normally. Not going to make the distance. Goodall goes up, takes the mark between the goal and the point post. So big Grant Goodall.
Done well again, hasn't he?
Oh, it's a strong kick.
He's turned it over though.
He's kicked it to Big Ash Eames. He's in the pocket. He's just in front of the scoreboard. If you know the scoreboard here, he plays on, has to play on and kicks it behind.
That was lucky.
Eames wanted to get around. As soon as he half turned to get around, the umpire said, "You're off, Big Ash."
Another turnover coming out of defence there by Karingal. They just got to be better with the footy.
They have to be a lot better than that if they're going to win this afternoon. No doubt about that. Here's an opportunity for Paxton, I should say, who goes in short off the hands of the pack. Now an opportunity for Karingal to go. And they do. One bounce, although not a really good one there. It was by the player there and Sam McGarry who lost control of it. Ball still goes forward here. An opportunity for Burke at half forward, but he's not in the contest. Now an opportunity for YCW to clear on this occasion through Wallace out towards half back. And they can play on, and they do. They've got plenty of time. A long kick down towards Bundy Barry. And Anthony Barry takes the mark. Got to get closer, matching up on him. Kick straight towards his brother. And how many times have they done that? Short pass by Wallace. Wallace towards Tallis. For the real pivotal players for YCW, all in that chain of action. Now a kick by Santon towards full forward. No mark taken. Ball dribbles towards the line and in fact goes over the line. That was just clinical with some of their real stars, YCW.
Well, I was watching that. Their spread from defence was fantastic to watch there, YC, and a few of their star players, as he said, Vossi, getting hands on the footy. They started really, really well.
Bounder umpire throws the ball back into play. Eames had a fresh air swing. Now an opportunity for Karingal to clear. And they go towards the broadcast marquee spot. Right in front of where we're broadcasting. Well done on that occasion by Harley Ambrose. Pressured his opponent out of it. Long kick for distance. It's taken by Wallace, who can rebound. He goes towards Anthony Barry. He's under pressure. That's in the back, I reckon. Yep. That is in the back, and it's going to go here to the player in... That was, in that occasion, we haven't got a 34 down on the list, so we've got a number change. So we'll confirm that in a moment. And Justin Peckett's got the ball. So this team is absolutely... The team I got given to me before did not have Justin Peckett in it. So there you go. But he is definitely out there this afternoon. Ball in the pockets taken by Wallace. A hand pass over the top. And still an opportunity there for Burke back towards Peckett. Justin Peckett goes with a kick. It goes across the face and through for a behind.
Handy play to have in there, Peckett. Stiff there. Wasn't a bad shot on goal.
Short pass out of defence. Now an opportunity for YCW to clear with 2 bounces, 3 bounces. they can keep going here. It's Tallis it was who goes towards half forward and going up and not taking the mark there on that occasion was the player in Jack Mazarek, and the ball goes out of play for a boundary throw-in.
And a few good passages of play by Karingal. I'll tell you who started really well for them is David Hurst in the middle. Buddha Hurst coming off the BOG the last time me and Vossi commentated. He's probably had 5 or 6 possessions already around the clearances.
1-1-7 plays 1 behind, 1 point. Margin 6 points on the pest-free scoreboard. This is the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day on RPPFM. Michael Voss, Nate Tusterson. Hope you can stay with us throughout the afternoon. It's a huge game for Karingal, this one. They can sneak this 4 points here today, then they go a long way towards throwing up their final spot, and even though it's about 4 or 5 games out from the end of the season, there's a good kick for distance, but leading in the way for the ball was Lockie Wallace, who takes the mark at left half back.
Started well, Wallace.
He started very well, and then he got forward and he kicked a goal in the early part too. Short pass by Wallace towards Nankervis. Craig Nankervis has got it at centre half back. He's looking to switch play out towards the broadcast side of the ground. Instead he goes with a hand pass. He puts Ben Tallis under pressure. Michael Burke with an arm in there, but not quite good enough on that occasion. Long kick towards half forward that's been marked here on this occasion. It's been marked by Tony Lester. So Lester with the ball. Here's a penetrating left foot kick. He goes with a kick towards the pocket. Is that a mark? That is a very good mark.
Is that Bodley?
Very, very good mark by David Bodley. And I tell you what, that was a very, very low catch, that one. And a very good mark it was. So David Bodley with the opportunity to put the second goal on the board here for YCW. And he has the shot. He floats it, but it goes straight over the top of the umpire's head, and that is through for a goal. So YCW are 2-1-13. Karingal 1 behind 1 point, and that is on the pest-free scoreboard. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Brooke Hanson, gold medal swimmer and victim of electric shock.
In 2007, I suffered a severe electric shock in a workplace accident, something I never want to experience again. I am now committed to electrical safety in the workplace and the services provided by Jim's Test and Tag. Jim's Test and Tag will test your workplace electrical equipment for faults and assist with your compliance to OH&S.
Jim's Test and Tag.
Gold medalist in electrical safety.
Call 131-JIM, that's 131-546, or log on to jimstestandtag.com.au.
Back here to the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day. It's YCW up by 12 points in the early stages. And Ash Eames is competing strong in the ruck against Big Grant Goodall. Ball comes out. And a quick kick down the line there by the Karingal player in Tim Hurst, and the ball has gone out of play and out of bounds on the full. Was it out in the full? No, it's actually a boundary throw-in, I should say. Just in that blind spot there. So boundary umpire to throw the ball back in. It's taken by Ambrose. He's run out of play, so that's over the line for a boundary throw-in. Right near the YCW interchange bench. Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play once again. Good all names. It's going to be a fantastic battle, that one, throughout the afternoon. It's taken by Lester on the right foot, goes towards his teammate there on centre wing, who was tackled and can't get rid of the ball. That's Jack Mazarek, and that is a 50-50 split there. The umpire says that's mine. Good all goes up against the young fella in Brenton Credlin there. Credlin might have even got the ball down on that occasion. And the umpire right in front of us is going to say that's a ball up.
Going to be a big job for Credlin today. We're doing a lot of the ruck work with Eames, just being eased back into it. Up against Goodall, one of the premier rucks of this competition.
He's got a leap on him, Credlin, just in the short time I've seen him play. So that's going to be interesting to see whether he can jump into Goodall a little bit. Goodall gets a hand pass. That's good play. Here's an opportunity for Karingal. They go towards half forward just by tapping the ball forward. That's what you got to do on a day like this. It's overcast. It's a little bit drizzly, but now the ball comes back the other way, and an opportunity for YCW to go long towards full forward, and that is going to be knocked away from Bodley. A quick kick out towards half back has been marked by Harley Ambrose. So Ambrose has got it right near the outside broadcast area. Good mark taken by Byron Barry. He was missed this year in a way, but not missed in another way with the MPNFL winning the Interleague in the year. loves the concept. Still an opportunity now for Karingal to clear, and they do through Johnson. A hand pass towards Paxton. Paxton goes out towards his teammate there on half back. Mark has been taken. They can play on down the line, and they do. The mark has been taken by Michael Burke. So Burke's got it on centre wing. He goes inside attacking 50. Going up there on that occasion, but not taking the mark was Cocky Hay. It's taken away by Byron Barry. Barry, a hand pass over the top. And just fiddling around with it here a little bit, just maybe giving Karingal half a sniff, but no, not to be. Long kick towards Holmes on centre wing. No mark taken. Off the pack, Peckett. Peckett goes in short. And the mark has been taken. And a short pass to Karingal's advantage. There they go inside attacking 50. Is that a mark? That is a mark, and that's a mark to Cocky Hay.
Jeez.
Right forward pocket, and this is a tough kick, but if anyone can do it, the man they call Cocky can.
It's this man, isn't it? He's a beautiful kick of the football, but gee, that was really good jukes there on that occasion by Cocky Hay. Tough pocket to kick goals from here at YC's ground over that far right hand pocket. It's going to take a fantastic effort from here.
So, Hay has the shot, and he has put it through for a goal. So the first goal on the board for Karingal.
Stop that.
Comes about halfway through the first quarter, and Karingal a 1-1-7, YCW a 2-1-13, and that is on the Pest Free scoreboard. This is the Jim's Test and Tag match of the round RPPFM, and the best on ground today, sponsored by Turnkey Homes. Phone 1-800-TURNKEY.
Very good, Vossi, and that is just a textbook shot on goal, isn't it, by Cocky Hay? He's one of the best set shots for goal in this competition. And as you say, Vossi, you wouldn't be the worst man to go show a few people in the AFL and have a shot for set shot for goal. That's correct. Right. Break away from the centre.
You're absolutely 100% spot on there. We haven't got time to talk about that, though. Free kick for over the shoulder. And the free kick there on that occasion went to, it was McIntyre, in fact, who goes towards half forward. The mark has been taken now. Another opportunity, and they go forward to Chaplin. The kick came from Ricky Morris to Michael Chaplin. Now an opportunity for Chaplin to get on the board.
So many options in this forward 50 for YCW. Bodley, Chaplin, you got Olms down there, you got Morris, you got McLeod at times, you got Lester, and he likes it off the boot, Chaplin.
Michael Chaplin, who in the 2011 second semi-final got dropped after having a very disappointing day, but he's on the board early. And he's on the board early with a goal. So 3-1-19 YCW, Karingal 1-1-7. And that is very, very good. They've got Bodley and Chaplin already into the game, so that is good as far as YCW are concerned, and their players' confidence, their forward line.
Exactly right. It's coming from the centre of the ground there. They're actually having a really good dig in that centre. Ricky Morris has moved on to the ball now. He's got Anthony Barry as well in there, but Goodo up against the youngster Credlin.
And
he's holding his own, Credlin.
Like I said, if he can jump into Goodall a bit, and that might upset Grant Goodall's rhythm a little bit. Here's an opportunity for Peckett. Goes long, Justin Peckett. Goes very long. Is it going to be a goal? Bounces just off target. And through for a behind. So a quick centre break there for Karingal.
Already looking lively today, Justin Peckett, isn't he, for Karingal?
And Credlin off and Eames back on. And Eames just taking his time. He's just settling himself back into it. He's out of his zone. No one's picked it out. Goodall's realised that that the change has been made. Byron Barry with the ball at left half back, goes down the line. The mark not taken there on that occasion by Ryan Santon. Ball goes out of play for a boundary throw-in, so right across the other side of the ground. We see the ball come back into play with YCW leading by 11 points on the Pest Free scoreboard. 3-1-19 plays 1 goal, 2-8. And good pressure applied. The umpire once again calls for a ball up. Quick kick out of the congestion down towards Holmes and half forward, and that's good play by Brad Holmes. That was a good mark. He had the body position and he took a very good mark. Now he goes towards Bodley. Bodley couldn't take the mark. Ball still on the ground about 35 metres out from the YCW goal. Can they sneak another one here and get a really good gap early? Ball hand pass backwards towards McIntyre. He was besieged. Ball still in the YCW attacking 50. Around the corner goes Ben Tallis. A high kick towards Bodley. Bodley couldn't take the mark. Ball on the ground. Ricky Morris tried the running towards the crowd. Side foot kick into its goal and got smothered. Amazing kick. Watch the footage on Monday night and you'll see exactly what I mean on that. It was quite interesting to watch.
Needed to go on his left though, didn't he? Went the right foot banana, running the wrong way.
Shadia didn't have a left foot on that occasion, or didn't think quick enough for the left foot. Goodall out of the contest. Gets the body use in play and goes with a quick kick towards half-back. One-on-one contest here now, two-on-one contest. Good play to hold the ball up. Harley Ambrose was the one for Karingal. He was up against two YCW players. And the umpire says, I'll ball it up. So Ames gets the swing at the ball and gets the ball down. It's taken with a quick kick. On that occasion, it was by Riley Hodgson. It was smothered in the ball right in front of us. The umpire says it's going to be a free kick. So free kick and a hand pass towards Hode. Troy Hode goes towards half forward. And the ball is out of play for a boundary throw-in. So, boundary umpire about to throw the ball back into play. And does. Big Eames goes against Goodall once again.
Well, big hit.
Ricky Morris was taken high potentially there. The umpire says, nope.
No free kick.
So ball up once again. Umpire Shields, Kingsbury and Rowan David this afternoon. Ball knocked down. And we've got a kick forward by Hurst. That's Tim Hurst for Karingal. Goes in towards the centre of the ground. The mark has been taken. And it has been taken there by the man who we haven't got a number for him. We've got a number 40 out there as well. So we've got the list I've been given is absolutely nowhere near what the list should be. So not really comfortable with that at all. But nevertheless, here's an opportunity for Karingal to load up, and they do towards half forward. Ball knocked away by Eames. That was Jared Eames as opposed to Ash on the other side. Here's an opportunity now for Tellis, who takes the mark. Forward of centre. Ben Tellis goes with a really good kick. It gives an opportunity Brad Arms to run under it, but the ball bounces away from him. It's picked up by Nicholas Shaw, who goes with a high kick towards half-back. And off the pack once again. Here's an opportunity for YCW. They go towards centre half forward. Ball dropped short of Big Ash Eaves, kicked off the ground. Back towards Hodgson, who loads up. Riley Hodgson goes towards Bodley and Paxton. Paxton did well.
Paxton.
He was
body work.
Bodley's probably got a few kilos on him in terms of body weight. And Paxton did really well to hold his ground and take a really good mark. He went in short. And the mark has been taken out. They could just bring the ball out of their defensive half. They go towards a contest. The ball comes to the back and over the line for a boundary throw-in. Right out the other side, the scoreboard side of the ground here at Jubilee Park. So
a little bit of rain out there, Vossi, so the ball might get slipperier as the day goes on.
So ball to be thrown back into play. It's taken by Dixon. It was smothered. Hand pass over the top. Ends up with Peckett. Justin Peckett goes towards centre half forward. He's looking there for Cocky Hay. He might have been pushed there, Cocky. He was, says the umpire. So Chris Hay will go back from 55 metres. Not a great kick, although his teammate does have plenty of time to pick the ball up, and that is Buddha Hurst. He goes towards Hay once again at centre half forward. They've gone backwards here, Karingal. The opportunity might have lost. Here's an opportunity for them. No, that short pass after a hand pass from Burke. They're still in the attacking 50 and they are fiddling around with it. They just need to get the ball onto their boot, and they've got the YCW defence under pressure. Now YCW without man. Curvis to Byron Barry. Barry goes in short. And that is Olms, who might have dropped the ball on that occasion. Still an opportunity for Karingal to load up from the centre of the ground if they can pick the ball up. A flick over. Now kicks in order down. Quick kick towards a 2-on-1 contest at centre half forward. No mark taken. Good tackle applied on Jared Eames. It wasn't. No, her tackle was held too long. So the umpire says I'm going to give the free kick to Jared Eames to Jared Eames to Scott McLeod, course number 3 for YCW.
Here he is, the human brick.
Big Ash Eames, isn't it good to see him back? So he might not be back for the rest of the season, but he's held his own so far. Here's an opportunity for McIntyre on the left foot. Around the corner goes McIntyre, it's been marked on the line. And an opportunity for Karingal to clear, and they do.
Great kick by Paxton.
Out towards the wing area. It was taken by Mathers, or it should have been. That's a shocking kick, and the mark has been taken for Karingal, and they can load up. And they go towards centre wing. Jared Eames couldn't take that one. Ball knocked away. Now an opportunity for YCW to go forward, looking there for Chaplin. Couldn't take the mark. It's taken by Lester. Lester a hand pass. And missed Jai Conklin. Back to McLeod. McLeod back towards Lockie Wallace, one of the goal kickers. Goes towards Arms. Couldn't take the mark, Big Blood Arms. Still an opportunity. The ball flies out. Not even sure if it was a Karingal player that kicked that. I actually thought Arms might have kicked that backwards. It's been marked by Tony Lester in the centre of the ground. Lester goes towards half forward. No mark taken. Looking there for Big Ash Eames, who might find himself spending a bit of time in the forward line this afternoon just to work his way back into proceedings. Still an opportunity for Goodall to clear for Karingal, but they turn the ball over once again. It's taken by Santon. Ryan Santon goes in short, and the mark has been taken by Chaplin. Left forward pocket, only about 25 metres out. He plays on, he snaps, and he goes.
Bang.
4-1-25 YCW, 1-2-8. And he was awake to proceedings there. The Karingal defence weren't. He got the edge in playing on there, and they have kicked their 4th goal. So on the Pest Free scoreboard, it's 25-8 in favour of YCW. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
When you're working in the garden, you need tough, reliable tools that won't let you down. That's why Hastings Mowers stock quality brands like Honda, Echo, Toro, Cox, Husqvarna and Shindawa, with a huge range of mowers, brush cutters, chainsaws, shredders, pumps and generators in store. For quality equipment and excellent service, call into our sponsor, Hastings Mowers Superstore at 2013 Frankston Flinders Road, Hastings.
RPFM sponsor.
But he was on the list. Welcome back here to YCW. It is at late in the first quarter. YCW with a 17-point lead. Still an opportunity for them to maybe get another one before quarter time and really put the pressure on Karingal. Quick kick around the corner by Santon, who's been okay early. Around the corner, he's looking for Michael Chaplin, but the ball goes out of play for a boundary throw-in.
Good start by YC. 4 goals to 1 early. They've been dominating around the ground though, so probably a replica of the way the game's being played at the moment. The scoreboard. The pest-free scoreboard, that is. Here's our BOG, I reckon, Fossey, in the first quarter. Wallace.
He has had a fantastic start, Lockie Wallace, and it's difficult to see what Karingal can do to match up on him actually at the moment. Chaplin couldn't take the mark. McIntyre, hand pass to Olms, back to McIntyre. Around the corner goes Adrian McIntyre, and that is going to bounce over for a no score at the end of the line for a boundary throw-in.
He's actually looked a class above Lockie Wallace today. He's been absolutely sensational across that half-back line.
So boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. Right forward pocket, only 5 metres out from the YCW goal. That's a snap. And that is a goal, or is it touch? No, it's actually touched off the boot.
Calling it touched.
It's been touched off the boot. The field umpire, it went straight through the middle, but the field umpire was quick to say, no, it was touched. So 4-2-26 YCW, Pest Free scoreboard, Karingal 1 goal 2-8. Short pass, and the mark's been taken by Tim Hurst. So he plays on, and he goes towards the half-back line. And the mark has been taken there by Jackson Matthews, who plays on down towards centre wing. Ball off the pack, it's taken by Byron Barry, but he got tackled as he tried to get rid of it. Still an opportunity for one of those unnamed numbers out there, who gets a hand pass towards Goodall. Grant Goodall, the left foot torp, actually goes about 25 metres, and that is quarter time. So at quarter time in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day, it's YCW 4-2-26, Karingal 1 goal 2-8. We'll take a break, come back and wrap things up here in the first quarter, and we'll get those couple of extra numbers that we need. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Brooke Hanson, gold medal swimmer and victim of electric shock.
In 2007, I suffered a severe electric shock in a workplace accident, something I never want to experience again. I am now committed to electrical safety in the workplace and the services provided by Jim's Test and Tag. Jim's Test and Tag will test your workplace electrical equipment for faults and assist with your compliance to OH&S.
Jim's Test and Tag.
Gold medalist in electrical safety.
Call 131-JIM, that's 131-546, or log on to jimstestandtag.com.au. We know that Boss Sports are the Royal Bowl specialists, but did you know they also specialise in golf and tennis? At their new location at Shop 2, 1002 to 1004 Nepean Highway, Mornington, they now have an indoor bowl screen, a golf club fitting centre, and a driving range. Need a new racket? Try before you buy, right there in the store. Boss Sports are also your Nike golf specialists, featuring the latest Tiger Woods range. For more, call 5976-4728. Boss Sports, a station sponsor. RPPFM Footy, best on ground today, sponsored by Turnkey Homes.
Where you'll find Melbourne's best value house and land packages. We offer our all-inclusive homes at a guaranteed fixed price with no hidden extras. That's our promise. Take some time to view our proven home designs and packages. I'm sure you'll find a house and land package that will suit your lifestyle and budget, and prepare to be delighted and surprised with the range of our quality standard inclusions. We don't compromise on quality
It's the
or
weekend,
service.
the footy's on, the big men are flying, and you need something to satisfy that hunger. Baked In is the real deal. Baked In with a range of mouth-watering, piping hot pies, scrumptious gluten-free cakes and breads. 3 locations, Sorrento, Portsea and Blairgowrie. Never far away from the action? Baked In is an RPPFM sponsor.
My back, shoulders, and my neck.
Do you hurt? Have you got that nagging pain that just won't go away? Are you an athlete? Do you ride horses and ask a lot of them? Are you unbalanced? Give Shaz's Bowen Therapy and Equine Muscle Release Therapy a call to help you with gentle, non-invasive treatments for you or your horses.
The gentle way to bring peace and harmony into your lives and improve the performance of your horse. Call Shazza today on 0428 734 903.
An RPPFM sponsor. And welcome back to the RPPFM Match of the Day. Brought to you by Jim's Test and Tag.
And welcome back to Jubilee Park. It's Frankston YCW at quarter time. 4 goals to 26. YCW, they are in front of Karingal, who are 1 goal to 8. And the goal kickers to quarter time. Chaplin has kicked 2, Bodley has kicked 1, and BOG Lockie Wallace for the Turnkey Homes Award has kicked 1 goal. Also in for Karingal, Chris Hay has kicked their only goal of the afternoon. Those 2 numbers were after Rob Clements, and also Tullop Mottershead is the other player that we were after. So all that said and done, Nate, your thoughts on the first quarter?
Well, Frankston YCW was sensational in that first quarter. Karingal weren't without their chances though. They struggled to get the ball across the forward 50 for a while, but they had a few really good passages to play. Just coming out of defence, there's a few sloppy errors that actually ended up in opposition goals, which probably cost them. So 4 goals to 26 to 128 is probably definitely a replica of how the game's been played by YCW. Ash Eames hasn't had that much of an influence at the moment, but with like Credlin in the ruck, he's been going up against Goodall and holding his own. And as the game wears on, you'd have to think Karingal they'll find their feet at some stage, and I don't think they're without any chance in this game.
So 26.
Siren, don't you love it?
26 to 8 on the Pest Free scoreboard, and just Lockie Wallace leading the way at the moment for the Turnkey Homes Award. But just another couple of players for that.
Another couple of players. I've liked Leicester's game. He's been rotating through the middle and across half forward. He's probably had 9 touches. Buddha Hurst's been very, very good for Karingal so far, and I've liked Paxton at full back for them as well. He's taken a few good contested marks and setting up the play all right. But yeah, you can't go past Wallace at this stage. That first quarter was absolutely dynamite.
Okay, so both sides still in their huddles, and we're just waiting to get a score actually from the Chelsea Mornington game, which I should be getting through very soon to let you know what's happening in that game in Peninsula League. And we'll endeavour to get things happening from around some of the other grounds as well. Tybe and Pearcedale, I know we'll get an update from that throughout the afternoon as well. Just a quick word on your 18s this morning, Nate. Where was it? You had a draw this morning. Where does that sit you on the ladder?
Oh, well, going into that game, we were sitting fourth on the ladder, 32 points, but the third place Rosebud was playing fifth place Red Hill, so if Red Hill actually got a result there, there's going to be 3 teams on 34 points sitting third, fourth and fifth in our competition in the 18s. But yeah, draw today, very disappointing. Our boys were thoroughly outplayed, but we still got away with 2 points.
Okay, so just waiting for two sides to get out of their huddles. There's not big huddles yet, and the umpires don't seem to be in any hurry to get the players going, although I think they do say now that they just fill out the paperwork at the end of the day and just say such and such a team is late, and they let the league find them that way.
Yeah, exactly right. I was going to say that you're right, there wasn't much of a crowd that have gone out into the middle of both huddles, but you have to say they might be scared off with a little bit of rain that's out in the middle of the ground at the moment, Vossi. That might play a big factor in this game come the second half when that ball gets a little bit slippery and a bit waterlogged.
Alright, so it is drizzly at the moment. It's there. It's one of these days that no one really likes because you don't know what to expect. But here we go. We're just about to get underway. YCW just breaking up from their huddle. Just a reminder of those 3 umpires this afternoon. Rowan David, the man they call Stud, Jared Kingsbury and Josh Shields, the 3 umpires this afternoon. So looking forward to seeing how the second quarter shapes up here. You reckon YCW were favoured by the wind in that first quarter, mate?
Maybe a slight breeze, yeah, but I wouldn't say it's going to be a major factor, Vossi. As we look at the trees over on the other side of the ground, you don't really get a fair indication there. And as I just got a score, Pearcedale 6-3-39 to Tybe 4-1-25 early on in that game. I think the second quarter just started.
It's not necessarily today that's going to determine Pearcedale's fate. It'll be next week. They beat Karingal, then that should tie up a spot. So they beat Crib Point, that'll tie up your spot.
That'll be the spot, yep.
Here we go.
Yeah, well, Rye almost beat Tremana on the weekend, which is interesting. They've come good too.
Start of the second quarter here at Jubilee Park as Goodall and Credlin go up in the ruck once again. It's taken by Ambrose, who goes with a kick towards half forward. It's been marked by Anthony Barry. So Anthony Barry, the man they call Bundy, goes in short, and he's got a teammate there in the centre. I think that might have been Jai Coughlin, who goes towards the wing area. It's taken by Clements, a hand pass, and what's happening? The umpire's given a free kick. And the free kick is going to go YCW's way, and they go forward towards that man in Credland. Couldn't take the mark off the pack. A chance here for Alanis to clear for Karingal. Goes with a quick kick towards Sam McGarry, who's got it. Maybe not 15, but McGarry's absolutely got no one to go to. He's got to go as tight as he can to the boundary line, but the mark has been taken. It's been taken by Westerman. Plays under Lockie Wallace. He is absolutely braining them at the moment, Lockie Wallace. Absolutely everywhere. Kick towards Anthony Barry. We've got a score from Chelsea. We'll give you that in a moment. Long kick by Barry of the Anthony variety. Goes towards the forward pocket off the pack. I think that's Hutchison around the corner, and that is out of bounds in the full, so the score stays at 4-2-26 to 1-2-8. I can tell you that at Beardsworth Avenue, Chelsea at 1-2-8, Mornington at 2-2-14 at quarter time.
Tight game there. Low scoring.
And Mornington was Paxeno back in the side today, which might take a bit of pressure off Jackson Calder to kick some goals for them. Be interested to run into Pax to see what sort of condition he's in after having a long holiday overseas. Apparently he's in not too bad a shape though. Stewie C will say to us today on the footy show. There's a kick by Goodall. He has absolutely slewed that. And Riley Hodgson just blocked his opponent there to make sure that the ball is out of bounds from the forward it was. So Riley Hodgson right in front of us. Goes towards half forward. Goodall's going to take this, is he? Holmes got to the contest and made sure he competed hard with him. Now smothered off the boot, still an opportunity for Goodall. Just about lost his shorts here, Motor K has lost his shorts, great Goodall. Here's an opportunity for McLeod, who lost control of the ball. Now an opportunity for Burke. Michael Burke was tackled. Michael Burke just doesn't look as though he's switched on at the moment, mate. He's just a little bit, his reflexes are a bit slow today, and that's not like Michael Burke.
It took me a little while in the game against Mount Eliza to find his feet too, so maybe early on in the second quarter, he just might need a few disposals whilst he get his confidence back up.
It's taken away on this occasion by Goodall, who got the knock forward. Now taken by Byron Barry. Barry around the corner, goes towards half forward, and the mark has been taken by Scotty McLeod. McLeod goes in short. And he's got a teammate there in Tony Lester. He'll go on that left foot kick. He'll go towards full forward and a mark. It bounced off the chest, but that's taken by big Brad Olms. And Olms is not the most convincing of kicks from mine in front of goal at times, but at times he looks really, really good in front of it, though it sticks. Other times he doesn't look as good. Be interested to see what he's on. This is his first shot at goal, Brad Olms.
Covered a lot of ground today. Covered a hell of a lot of ground at centre half forward. Olms, he deserves a goal.
Hasn't had many touches, but you're right, he's competed very well. Olms has the shot.
That's a mung.
And has missed.
Yeah, that was an odd-looking kick, wasn't it? Was he off the boot?
So 4-3-27 YCW. 1-2-8 Karingal. Pest-free scoreboard as the long kick comes out towards Quedlin and Goodall. Goodall, I think, got rid of Quedlin there. Might have almost grabbed him by the hair, in fact. It's taken now by Lester. Lester, a hand pass over the top. It ends up with Cullen Dixon for Karingal. Then he loses control of it. Now the umpire's going to call for a ball up.
Oh, he's had an entertaining few minutes. Yeah, mate, Goodall.
He's pulled someone by the hair and then he's lost his pants. So,
oh no.
It's all happening here for Greg Goodall. There's a hand pass by Butterhurst towards McGarry. Not McGarry, Ambrose, who goes long. And as soon as he kicked it, he realised he'd shanked the ball. Lucky for him, it's gone out of play for a boundary throw and not out of bounds in the full.
One thing you got to do against this mighty YC team, you got to take your opportunities down in the forward line, and Karingal, that's what they got to do today, and that was a poor effort.
Correction, Carroll, it was out of bounds in the full. So Dale Carroll out towards Jai Coughlin. So Jai Coughlin done with one bounce. He goes with a kick down the line. He's looking there for, I think he was looking for Ricky Morris, but the ball didn't go near him. Ball comes over the top. Still an opportunity here for Karingal with an underground hand pass. They're looking to try and build something here, but the ball comes back YCW's way. An opportunity for them. They go in short, and not a mark there on that occasion to tell us. In fact, there's a free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Karingal, and they will clear out towards half back. Now they go down the line towards centre wing, and the mark has been taken by Rob Clements, who goes in short. And ball goes out of play for a boundary throw. Just the attacking side of centre here for Karingal, who trial 1-2-8 and YCW 4-3-27. It is raining here at Jubilee Park this afternoon. As Chaplin and Eames, two of the bigger names, to just waiting to return to come back onto the ground for YCW. They bring the ball forward. And they go towards half forward. It's taken by Tallis, who goes in short, and the mark not taken by Hutchison at the back. McLeod and Hutchison managed to, between the two of them, not really communicate with each other. Mazurek dives in there. The umpire says it is a ball up.
Another couple of players from YC who I did mention at quarter time have been fantastic. Has been Tallis and Byron Barry. Both had a lot of the footy, using it very well.
Good tackle applied.
As we see, Eames just waltz back onto the ground.
And
struts down in full forward. Well, look at that. They're going deep in the forward.
No one's picked him up yet. No one has picked him up yet. If they get a quick kick here, he's in. Now an opportunity for Karingal to go, and they go towards half forward through Jared Eames. I suppose I better identify the two of those, considering they're on different sides. So Jared Eames for Karingal towards full forward off the pack. Dale Alanis kicked 6 goals 2 weeks ago. Hasn't kicked a goal there. Ball bounced back towards the goals, but it was off target and through for a behind. So Karingal up to 1-3-9, pest-free scoreboard. YCW 4-3-27 as Westerman takes the mark from the kick in from Wallace. So Josh Westerman, he goes out towards Scott McLeod. He's usually a very good kick of the ball, Scotty McLeod, and a very long kick too. So Scotty McLeod goes towards Big Olms, who couldn't take the mark, couldn't get to the contest. In fact, it's taken by Clements. Rob Clements goes towards Peckett in the pocket, and Justin Peckett's taken a strong mark.
Gee, good stuff there by Peckett.
10, I won't call him the old fella, but 10 the veteran, the veteran of the place, ex-AFL champ, and he loves Karingal. He said one day he'd be back playing Karingal. He's true to his word. He's a legend, Justin Peckett, and can he kick a goal? He has just missed.
Gee, wasn't a bad effort.
It was a really good effort considering it was a tough kick from the right pocket.
Oh, sloppy kick in.
Short pass, not a real convincing one. Still an opportunity for Karingal to win out in that contest, but the ball goes out of play right in front of the Pest Free scoreboard, which reads 4-3-27. Plays 1 goal 3-9. Boundary umpire to throw the ball back into play. And Bodley and Dunn went up there in the contest. And it's a quick kick forward. It's taken by Mazarek. Mazarek gets a hand pass. And now an opportunity for Riley Hodson. Hodson goes towards half forward. Chaplin goes up at the bat. Strong body contest by Michael Chaplin. Ball falls to ground. It's taken now a quick kick towards half forward. Again, Michael Burke just not switched on today. I'm wondering whether he's 100% fit or 100% well today, because he's just not really with it. Here's an opportunity for Peckett. Justin Peckett has had another shot and another miss. So he's kicked 3 behinds in the afternoon, Justin Peckett.
He's dirty on himself, running into an open goal like that, Vossi.
I don't think he would have had 3 shots at goal for St Kilda in his life, just about. But I would have had a few, but certainly that was one. He was running into the open goal and he just skew whiffed it off the left-hand side of the boot and went to the left. Short pass, mark taken by Mazarek for YCW. He goes out. The mark has been taken there on the half-back line, and now switch in play and a short pass towards Westerman. And Josh Westerman looking to switch in play from the scoreboard side of the ground. Now Westerman runs across and goes down towards his teammate there who takes the mark.
Good disposal by foot, YCW.
And that was Reece Johnson who went to play on and go towards the centre of the ground. It's a 2-on-1 contest there in favour of YCW. And Jai Coughlin couldn't quite stop his Karingal opponent from getting the ball out there, but well done by the Karingal player on the ground there. I'm just trying to pick him up who it is. In fact, it was, it might have been Brendan Dunn, in fact.
Yeah, it was. Coach.
I'll tell you what, they looked a bit taller with him back in the back line a couple of weeks ago, didn't they?
I hope they did.
General down there for them and across the midfield. Here's an opportunity for Dixon. Talon Dixon goes around the corner, goes towards half forward. It wasn't the longest kick now. Peckett, quick kick. Can they get towards Cocky Hay on this occasion? He turns around the left foot. Unselfish. Goes towards the pocket. Good mark! Great mark. Taken there by Sam McGarry in the pocket. He went before it. There was 2 YCW players coming back on him, and somehow he maintained the courage and he took the mark.
How good was that? Cocky Hay on the left foot. And just clarifying, Vossi, Peckett kicked 50 AFL goals.
Well, there you go. He had a lot more shots than 3 there, didn't he?
Thought you'd like that.
Has the shot.
There you go.
And kicks the goal. So YCW 4-3-27. Karingal with their second goal. They're up to 2-4-16, and that is on the Pest Free scoreboard. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
RPPFM Footy, best on ground today, sponsored by Turnkey Homes.
Where you'll find Melbourne's best value house and land packages. We offer our all-inclusive homes at a guaranteed fixed price with no hidden extras. That's our promise. Take some time to view our proven home designs and packages. I'm sure you'll find a house and land package that will suit your lifestyle and budget, and prepare to be delighted and surprised with the range of our quality standard inclusions. We don't compromise on quality or service, and yes, we can also help you with finance.
And phone 1800 Turnkey, station sponsor.
Ball out of play right in front of the outside broadcast area. That's the boundary umpire ready to throw the ball back into play. And throws it back in. Over the top comes the ball. Down goes Goodall with the tap. Taken almost there by Peckett. Justin Peckett seemingly in everything at the moment.
He is, isn't he? He's had a very, very good day. Getting his hands on the footy a lot.
One of the contenders for the Turnkey Homes Award.
My oath he is.
1-800 Turnkey as quick kick by Hutchison towards half forward. Off the hands of Mazurek. He's tackled. He got tackled by the jumper. He got pulled back by the jumper. Then he got tackled high. And the umpire said the tackle was actually because he ducked his head. So he's going to ball the ball up. Goodall and Bodley go up in the ruck contest once again. And what's the umpire said here? The umpire's going to ball it up once again.
Might have been the start of something, that last goal for Karingal.
They're holding their own in this quarter. I just need to stop YCW attacking, and McIntyre goes long. Not quite making the distance. Off the pack, Ricky Morris back to Chaplin. Chaplin into the goals. Well done. Well done, in fact, there by, I believe that might have been Andrew Mavis who cut the ball off. Goes out towards defensive 50, and it's going to be a free kick to Karingal. And they will play on. And they do, by Jackson Matthews it was, out towards... That is Paxton, I believe, who plays on. Goes towards his teammate there. That might be Shaw who's playing on now. Goes towards half forward. Good strong mark in front taken for YCW, and they can play on, and they do. Down the broadcast side. Player was pushed after acceptances. Maybe not a real strong push, but nevertheless, it was there. And it was Lockie Wallace who was pushed. Short pass. Mark taken by Jai Coughlin. So Coughlin goes long towards Big Ashames. Couldn't take the mark, and Holmes is down there as well. Just needing to hold out here. Karingal, they're playing okay. They've only scored the 2 goals, but YCW have only scored the 4. It's a close game at the moment. Right near the pocket. Good tackle, was it? No, the umpire said that's over the shoulder. And it's a free kick against Troy Hode. And there'll be a shot on goal here for YCW.
Ricky Morris.
Down to the left-hand end of your radio dial in the second quarter as Cullen Dixon is off and Tullop Mottershead has come on.
Leading goal kicker for YCW this year, along with Dave Bodley, Ricky Morris, both with 32 this year.
So Ricky Morris to have the shot. And this to give YCW a bit of breathing space. At the moment it's 10 points. So has the shot. And just pulls it to the left-hand side, and that is 3-4 A behind. So Ricky Morris, that's his first score for the afternoon. We're up to 4-4-28, and Karingal 2 goals, 5-7-8 on the pass-free scoreboard. Just going to work their way out of trouble here. That's Hode. Goes in short. He's got his teammate there in, it might be Matthews actually. Jackson Matthews who went in short. Ball knocked forward in the centre of the ground, still an opportunity, and that centre of the ground is very, very firm at the moment, so you're certainly going to feel the effects if you spend a bit of time in there. It's Rob Clements, a hand pass backwards. Now another one back towards Burke, who hand passed the ball forward. Still an opportunity for Karingal. They go in short, and the mark has been taken. And now they can play on. Now they go. This is the kick.
Good hit.
That's a good kick, and the mark has been taken by Buddha-Hurst. He can play on. He can go long, and he goes towards Cocky Hay, who's taken the mark. The crowd want 50. And Cocky Hay is in the right forward pocket.
Tough kick.
Goes on the left foot. Has the sap. Stop it. Easy as you like. As Nate said, stop it. That is a goal, and only Cocky Hay could have done that. 3-5-23 play, 4-4-28. YCW by 5 points in the pass-free scoreboard. You're listening to RPP, the voice of Peninsula football.
Are you concerned for your family about the use of toxic chemicals by pest controllers? You'll need to think very seriously about Plug-in Pest-Free, the environmentally responsible approach to the control of rats and mice and cockroaches. Pest-Free has been scientifically tested. It's Australian-made, and it's consumer-proven since 1995. Order your Pest-Free unit today for only $99.95 and receive 2 years free warranty and 30-day money-back guarantee. Call 49695515 or visit pestfree.com.au.
Station sponsor.
There's an opportunity there for Byron Barry. He goes with a kick towards his teammate there in Santon. It's a 5-point ball game here at Jubilee Park, and YCW for the first time in a long time are under pressure at home. They're under real pressure at home. In fact, I think I might have said they haven't lost a game for a while now. Of course, they lost to Mount Eliza last year.
They did.
I was actually watching it. How could I forget that?
Oh, Vossi.
Short pass, and that's a mark to Mazurek. But when YCW are challenged, this is where they play their best football. And Jack Mazurek to go back and have a shot at goal from about 40 metres, 45 metres. As Talon Dixon waiting his opportunity to come back on, and David Bodley also waiting his opportunity to come back on. Has the shot from 40. Mazurek has put it through for a goal, so that's the answering goal that YCW were looking for. 5-4-34 plays 3-5-23. That's on the Pest Free scoreboard. And it's match of the day sponsored by Jim's Test and Tag. And of course the best on ground sponsored by Turnkey Homes. Phone 1-800-TURNKEY. Nate.
Very interesting stuff. They haven't been blowing sides away, have they, YCW, this year? Is that a replica, Vossi, you think, of them sort of coming towards the end of that triple premiership run, or do you reckon the competition's just become a hell of a lot better?
I think it's certainly more the second point, but we'll talk more about that when we get more of a chance to. As the ball's back in the centre and it's taken away here by Mazurek, the last goal kicker. So Jack Mazurek goes towards half forward. That's a good mark. That's a mark, umpire.
Come on.
It was a mark to Dunn, not to Dunn, to Jack Johnson it was, in fact. He couldn't get given the mark, but certainly had about 3 goes at that ball. Centre half forward. Good all goes up. And
Credlin won it down.
Credlin went over the top of him once again, and he's upsetting Goodall's rhythm a little bit. There's McIntyre around the corner, goes towards full forward. That's a mark. Very small angle to speak of, pretty much directly in front. It's David Bodley.
Back him in from here.
Who only kicked from 20 metres. And this should be a goal, well and truly. So David Bodley has the shot and puts it through for a goal. And the kids are fighting for the ball over the fence there. As I remember that well. 5 goals, 14 to the 6, 440. Karingal 3-5-23. And that is on the Pest Free scoreboard. And all of a sudden they've been challenged, and Karingal were challenging them, Nate,
exactly.
and they've kicked 2 goals.
As he said that, once they are challenged, this YC team, they just seem to rise to the top, and 2 goals in a row. As Karingal looked like they were threatening, but 17 points to margin once again, and YC playing some good football the last 5 minutes.
Mornington, I think, were 4 goals in front of them late in the second quarter or something this year. There's another couple of instances where it's happened, but they play their best football when they're challenged.
Exactly right. That's why they've won 3 premierships in a row.
They play their best football when it's needed, probably more to the point. And that's not something I necessarily like, where you can just think you can switch it on and switch it off. It's class is permanent, but form is temporary, I think the saying goes.
Yep. Free kick against YC, against McIntyre.
And the free kick going to go to Troy Hyde. There. Short pass. Done. Hand pass. Long kick for Karingal towards. Leading player out there was a snap at goal, and that is touched on the line, or is it a goal? In fact, it's been touched on the line, and the man who kicked it was Andrew Fowler. So 3-6-24 plays 6-4-40. Margin is 16 points here at Jubilee Park. It's just looking at play on now. Dale Carroll goes out towards his team out there in Credlin, and Credlin's been good. Not a Turnkey Homes BOG contender by all means, but certainly he's been good in his own right. Long kick towards Anthony Barry. He's going to go for kicking it to the coach's son and the captain of the side, no doubt about that. He keeps doing that. There's a long kick and a good kick mark taken by Michael Chaplin. Chaplin goes with a kick towards a pack of players off the ground. Tellis, around the corner goes Ben Tellis. It's been marked at the top of the goal square. YCW looking to play on. They hand pass it to Paxton. It probably wasn't the smartest move, and Paxton just turns around and hand passes it straight through the points.
Almost been their best player, Paxton.
6 goals, 6:42 plays 3:6:24. The margin is 18 points here on the PES-free scoreboard as Karingle's just looking for one more goal before half time if they can get it. Here's an opportunity for them. They kick the ball off the ground towards between centre half forward and full forward. Bolando ends up on his backside there. Still an opportunity for them if they can pick the ball up. Good pressure applied by the Karingla forwards. Still it might have been Arnis over the top towards Fowler, who couldn't take the ball. It's been taken by Carroll.
Great kick.
Quick kick. Mark taken. Now they can go. Santon over the top.
Got a bit of a
Here's an opportunity for Credlin. Credlin goes with the left foot kick. He's got all the skills, this young kid. He's a good player. I like him.
Free kick down. There's been a bit of a brawl, Vossi, behind the play. Yeah, I saw a punch there, if we pick that up.
So Ben Tellis at half forward goes towards the pocket. Off the pack comes the ball. McLeod a hand pass over the top. And what's happening? The umpire has said it's over the line, or is it a free kick? In fact, it might be a free kick to YCW. In fact, I think it is. And it is a free kick, and it is going to David Bodley, who's further out than what he was before when he had his shot at goal. He kicks from about 45. He pulls to the left-hand side. It's up to 6:42 now they are actually, so it's an 18-point margin. Karingla 3:6:24 PES-free scoreboard. Getting close under half-time here at Jubilee Park. Karingla not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. Long kick by Matthews.
Oh.
Down the line, he was looking there for Big Goodall. Just chucks it on the boot, goes towards the centre of the ground. Lockie Wallace letting in the race to the ball if he can pick it up. He does pick it up.
Done well.
He goes with speed, Lockie Wallace. He just managed to turn that. He should have been on his left foot because he's so quick. He managed to go on his favoured right. Goes to Reece Johnson. Johnson towards full forward. Holmes goes up with one hand. Two hands, Holmesy. Still an opportunity now for Karingla to clear, and they do. Out towards the right back pocket. Short pass over the top towards McGarry. If Sam McGarry can get to this one. The ball bounces kindly for him. He's got the pace, McGarry. He's just got to keep going. Keep going, Sam McGarry. He's done very well there. He gained about 60 metres of silence gone, but what an effort that was.
Great stuff, wasn't it?
At half-time here at the Jubilee Park, it is an 18-point margin. It is 6:42 YCW, Karingla 3:6:24. And that is on the PES-free scoreboard. And Nate, I'll give you the goal kickers, and then you can touch on the better players for us.
Yep.
Bodley has kicked 2, Chaplin's kicked 2, Mazarek's kicked 1, and Lockie Wallace has kicked 1, and for Karingla, Hayes kicked 2, Sam McGarry has kicked 1. And the Jim's tested tag match of the day this is. We've got a good second half in prospect, but give us some thoughts on what you've seen, and also the Turnkey Homes BRG award.
Yeah, well, I think there's definitely a big chance for Karingla to come back into this game. 3 goals down. All they've got to do is get the ball to Hay. He's looked very, very dangerous when he gets his hands on the footy. Been very good up there for them. He hasn't had many opportunities, but he kicked a couple of goals. YC been good. They're taking their opportunities when they get into their forward 50. Better players for them, you'd have to say. Ames hasn't had that much of an impact. He's been good. Byron Barry's been sensational across the field. Lesser had a great first term. Few others. Tallis had a fantastic first term, but for Karingla, I've liked the game of Paxton at fullback. He's been sensational. Lockie Wallace would have to be the favourite, though. You'd have to think at the moment for the Logie Award, the Turnkey Homes, but YC be very, very happy with that. 3 goals up at half time. Your thoughts, Fossey?
Yeah, just looking there, YCW side coming off the ground, and look, they've certainly got the advantage at the moment. As I said, one game in recent memory they've lost at home is to Mount Eliza last year. I can't remember them losing too many at home over the 3-year stretch of winning premierships. So this is going to be a mountain to climb. This is Everest to climb for Karingla, pretty much.
It is.
To put it in a nutshell, to get home in the second half. But you never know. It's an 18-point lead at half-time in the Jim's Test and Tag match of the day. It's YCW 6:42, Karingla 3:6:24. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes for the start of the all-important third quarter here on RWP, the voice of Peninsula Football.